Hey guys, welcome back to another replay review. Today we are looking to see if we can make it 10 in a row on ranked. We've got a matchup here of Delhi versus the Ottomans on Golden Pitt. Ottomans have kind of been my nemesis. Tough nut for me to crack is Delhi. They also do feudal pretty well, and I've had a tough time really figuring out the timing on this. So we'll take a look here, see what things went well, see what things didn't go well, and see how this one turns out. Just opening here with the standard opening. It's Golden Pit, so really aren't many sheep in the middle, so I'm going to kind of scout around the outside. Drop in the mosque here, and really just want to, of course, pick up as many sheep as we can. Also scout around, trying to find the relics, see where he's at, scout around his base, check out the pocket ecos. If it goes extended feudal, we want to try to shut some of that down. Looking back at some of my replays I've had against the Ottomans, what I'm really looking for is trying to push the aggression before they get up and going. Try to bounce them off stone, bounce them off the wood so they can't get their massive archers going like they like to. And if he just goes straight fast castle, we can look to try to keep him off gold so he can't get out men at arms. And we know probably he's going up with the landmark that gets the free siege. So we'll kind of scout around, play it by ear. I catch here, I almost run into his TC after I pick up a mound of sheep here, so that would be devastating. So we saved it. So we see he's already got one military school out, so he's probably going to have spearmen coming our way. Oh, you got my partner in crime climbing up here. Got the cat on one side and the dog between my lap here, so. Alright, I've got my 9 on food, 2 on gold, until we get to age up, and then rally to wood. Alright, so he's got stone out front. You see his gold is nice and tucked in there right by his TC, so pretty fortunate for him. Mine's way the heck out here. Gonna be tough to pressure that. Good news is we're already at 10 sheep, so we haven't even been all the way around the map. Alright, efficient production coming in. That'll be great as soon as we hit age up. So, aging up before, done with faith. I typically go with this landmark. Ottomans are probably one of the best civs to go Tower of Victory against, especially again if it goes prolonged feudal and they get the meta out there and they get the attack speed buff already. Fortunately for him, he runs this spearman almost right into my TC. I catch it. Don't quite get him, so spearman lives. Again, still scouting around. We can see he's aging up with the twin minaret madras. I'm not too concerned about what he's aging up with at this point. I'm pretty sure it's probably that. I couldn't even tell you their other landmark, to be honest. You don't really see it very often. So also, I want to rally. Usually I'll stop with like 8 on wood. I do want a couple extra on wood for this particular matchup because I'm going to look to open with Ghazis just to get over on his side of the map. Poke and prod, cause some problems, but I also want to get archers over there ASAP because I want to put archers on the wood line and just kind of keep them off. Try to keep them off the wood, try to keep them off the archers, try to keep them off dropping down additional military schools, although that's going to be tough. Main thing, just stopping the production of the archers. You see here, we're coming back by my base. Very fortunate, so I'm going to grab 12 sheep along with the 2 I'd already grabbed, plus my 3 stars. So technically I got 14 additional sheep. So we're aged up. We're going to queue up the Scholar. We're going to go ahead and queue up our Sanctity. And then get our other resource techs going here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off the sheep just because I'm back this way and have my second food source. And we'll head over to his side and see what he's got going on. So, a little late on dropping the stable. I've got another 150 wood. Unfortunately, one thing I did miss, I didn't scout back here, and I've got some berries. So, spoiler alert, that might come into play here. But we've got another berry patch to the east there. I got the deer behind. Both stones behind. I got another gold that's out in front a little bit. So, like I said, we're still sending a few more over to wood. Got the stable up. Can't quite get the Ghazi out there just yet. So my military count mostly comprises of these scholars. So we're going to go ahead and load these up. Get the efficient production, double production out of those military buildings. And then we've got some units queued up. We got the Ghazi, a couple archers. So we'll go ahead and just kind of scout his base here too. So got the berries safe. He's only got a couple sheep, so that's looking really good in our favor. He's on this wood line over here, which we do spot. And he's a little heavy on gold here, so I don't know that I catch that right away. I don't, so I'm just kind of scouting around. Again, I'm looking for production buildings. Is he going stables and looking for the Sipahi, or what exactly he's got going on? Speaking of, so if we go look here, so far just military schools, Sipahi and Spearmen. So a couple units on his side. Got to move the scout out of there so we don't get yoinked. And I want to work my way over to the wood. That way I can just post up my archers, hopefully just out of range of that TC, and kind of knock him off here. Looking for vision. He sees me, so he's already moving. So that's already a win. It looks like he's coming off that wood. He might be going maybe back to straggler trees. Struggling a little bit for food here initially because I went more with more on wood. Alright, I don't want to run those archers into the TC, so it looks like he's off that wood. We're going to rotate over to the other side. Sanctity is just about in here. We're at 7:30. I should be moving out now to the sacred sites. But at the same time, we want to be active around his base. My food's run out. We're going to go ahead and pop up to the berries to the east. So we got a little bit of a military lead here. Also don't want to get caught too far out of position on this. We're going to move in. So we spotted it. We do have him on the other wood line. Again, that's a win. Try to focus down these spears. Get a little squirrely here. Yeah, that's ugly. I also underestimated how much better the Ghazis are, or the Sipahi are, than the Ghazis just in a straight up fight against each other. I know Ghazis get a little bit of a bonus against armored units, but typical me, poor micro, I'm going to take the worst of that engagement. We got units on the way, but they're not quite here yet. More archers coming. So I did go ahead and drop my second archery range, and I do have both blacksmiths up. I don't have techs queued up in both of them just yet. Alright, military lead. Let's see from the score here. He's going castle. I don't quite know that yet. I should from limited vills on the wood line. Probably means he's looking for an age up, but we're okay with that. Like I said, we can kind of adjust. If he does go that route, we're going to look to try to keep him off gold as much as we can. Also look to hit these pocket ecos. Mill on the deer showing up here. I don't know that I've actually seen that yet. We are now queued up in both blacksmiths, and we're just now, I'm about 2 minutes late moving out to the sacred sites here, so could have been much better on the timing. So we move around back. We do catch him trying to throw up a tower. We see the age up. One vill down so far. So I'm going to go ahead and try to run from this. I don't have enough numbers to try try to micro those spearmen down. And we catch these villagers on the wood line again, so pretty good score there. Now archers waiting. These will be able to help focus down those spearmen, of course. It must be, those are glowing. I'm guessing that's fortitude there's running there. Alright, able to focus down a few more of those spears. You see we have a pretty commanding military lead now. Now again, some of that is scholars, but we are on both sacred sites. Again, 2 or 3 minutes too late. That could have been a lot of gold going our way already. So he's aging up. He's only aging up with 7. Shooting the house, that's not ideal. We are able to focus the spearman, so he's up. You see that. Alright. Pretty good engagement here, so we really take the numbers advantage. He's trying to throw up production in a hurry. We're going to jump on him. So, no military. We're going to start farming vills. See, we're up to 4 vills now. He gives up on that barracks. Got a man-at-arms, 1 man-at-arms. Not too concerned. Make sure we get everything going straight back home. Still only got 2 on gold. I'll switch this to resources in a minute now. So 2 on gold, but we have the 2 sacred sites. So again, he's castle. We know we want to get him off gold, so that he can't make those men-at-arms. That's really the big thing we're scared of. Of course, the mangonel popping out of the Imperial Armory. It's just a regular tower. I maybe should have kept focusing on that, but we're going to split the army now. We're going to try to work both sides. He's back on the wood over there. So we go up here. We're diving in on the left side, and we're still producing vills. Even though we need to get to castle, pick up a few more vills. We're at 9 vill kills. You see we have a 10 vill lead, which is big, especially at this point in the game. However, it is the Ottomans to get a lot of free production. He's only got the 2 military schools so far, though. We're feeling pretty good about this. Obviously not a done deal. Spearman down, that's huge. Now we just got numbers. We're going to dive both sides again. Obviously trying to micro. I'm going to move my scholars out of there. Let's see what we can focus here. So again, we're diving. He doesn't have enough numbers, so we're just farming vills at this point. Another military school going up. I don't want to overcommit here. A lot of really low health units, so I'm just going to pull back. I've got a ton of wood. I got those extra vills on wood. I'm going to start dropping some rams here. So, again, this is where we can maybe evaluate a little bit. Got a scholar there, 1 there, and should have, as soon as we go for the age up here, we'll start moving those around. So, dropping 4 rams. In hindsight, looking at this now, while we have this big military advantage, 4 rams might be too much. So I don't want to just go dive straight to the TC. That's kind of suicide. I don't think we're going to have enough to kill it. I'm now moving out to the relics with my other scholars, so we want to scoop those up as soon as we go to castle. We're getting real close here. We have it now, so I'd already transitioned some from wood over to stone. We're going to start aging up with the compound of the defender. We're going to split those up. About half back to wood, half back to stone once we get there. Again, 4 rams coming down. We're letting him get his military back up. So, all right, violating what's probably rule number 1 of Age of Empires. And we'll just focus on the fight here. We're going in and attacking while we're aging up. And also, I sent my rams by themselves, so a little unfortunate. Looking to, like I said, don't want to just dive the TC. Want to do some damage. So taking out houses. Oop, mangonel pops out, and we're just farming vills here. So even if I don't kill him, we want to do a lot of damage. So taking out a couple houses. You can see he's pop capped, and I want to try to start taking down these military schools. If nothing else, we've taken 24 vills here. We're aged up now. We're castle. The rest of this is going to get pretty cleaned up. Looks like we might get some military school. That would have been huge. However, we ran out of steam. He pops these vills. He's going to repair that up and just clean me up. However, damage is done. We've got 24 vills. Let's see. We're out on the map. Moving out there. We got the berries here. And then a little slow on taking all these relics. Just kind of dealing with everything else. Micro in the fight. But we're Castle Age, so we've got Castle Age units. We've got knights. And should have some crossbows coming out. We've already seen men-at-arms coming. On those deer over there. Those are going to run out soon. You can see here. We still have numbers. Huge villager advantage. And we're taking stone. We need 720 stone to drop a keep. Again, checking around on the map. I've got a Gazi Raider over on these deer. And now we're starting to think about where's this castle going to go. Also going to make a bit of a comp switch into men-at-arms. Again, oh, those were idle vills, so working our way out onto the map. Not a lot of wood here, but we want to start sending vills over to wood. I came off the deer and I was going to go to these berries, being very cheeky, very aggressive. That was a huge mistake. You can see, just ran right into his army there. 3 relics in. 4th one coming from the center. Then we got the 5th one over here. Oh, 4th one there, 5th one here. So, pretty big mistake there, running those vills out. I lost 7. We're going to go ahead and go very aggressive on the keep in front of the stone while we're waiting for village fortresses. Talk about another mistake I made here. So, I just A-moved onto these men-at-arms. There's one spearman there, but definitely advantage us in this situation. So, free kills here. These other vills, I just kind of ran them around. I ran them back to my base. Walled off on the left side. Not too concerned about raids yet. However, he was bringing those men-at-arms around, so he's got something cooking. Again, Castle Age. We did not have any of the techs coming in yet. 1.75. Yeah, he's definitely got advantage there. So we got to move in, run right into that mangonel. You can see we're actually ahead now on the straight value. That's mostly because of villagers. Take out the mangonel. That's huge. Go ahead and get these villas to work. I don't have village fortresses just yet. Another mangonel pops out. We're just going to go ahead and fall back to the castle. Try to remaster. We're going to drop our own siege workshop. Get a couple springolds out. Work on getting a mangonel. And now we'll start potentially looking for the kill here. So we're up 20 vills. We're up 16 military. Fortunately, only 20 vills after killing 28. Have Scholar running out here too. I'm going to tuck him into the siege workshop again, and that'll give us double production. You can see we're still taking food from the map. No farms yet. We're at 18 minutes, and really hasn't given us any trouble. Blacksmith still queued up. Still have not taken the Castle Age Ecotechs. But we've got all 5 relics home. We still only have the 1 sacred site so far. Again, we're moving fills back out on the map. Getting very aggressive with our map control. And just trying to mass up a little bit here in the middle and see if we can't make another push to potentially go for the kill. You can see here, I mean, score is big time in our favor. That's not great. We're kind of scouting around, see where he's at for food. Run my lancers right into those. Not into the spearman, but he has a tower over there, so he saw me. So, 1 sprinkled so far. Village Fortresses is just about to come in. 20 seconds away. Another thing I could have done. I only have one Scholar Garrison right now, but if I drop a mosque here, I get the Wi-Fi, so I can speed up that technology. However, we're almost there at this point, and again, we're already up 20 vills, so not super concerned about it. Just rallying all my military here. Oh, let's look away. Run this right into them. Not a great mangonel shot by him, so. But running these men-at-arms into the Janissaries and crossbows, also not ideal. See another mangonel, we'd miss our chance to take that one out, so. He's pulling vills. That was a huge shot. Again, here, he should have lost that mangonel, so that was pretty poor micro again there by me. Compound. No. Village Fortresses is done. Should have vills coming from that soon. I'm going to go ahead and drop a market as well, because my gold is booming. I still have 2 on gold. I could have moved them, but gold's still booming. I still need to get another Scholar back over onto that sacred site. But we still got a 22 vil lead. Still got a pretty big score lead. However, you can see his military number is starting to come up and match ours. Again, getting very aggressive here. We're out on these deer. I'm going to move in and start taking stone from his side. We're going to move this around. And again, just try to be annoying. Put some units on his food. Alright, now we're queued up from both. So we're cooking now. We got double production vills with a huge vil lead. Nope, there we go. We spot a couple vills on berries. Not a huge get, but we'll take it. Again, at this point with the villager discrepancy, that's going to be big for our advantage. So I'm popping these out onto the gold just because that's where I'm at. Gold's not a need, so as I get a few there, I'm just going to kind of move them around the map. Taking stone here. Taking stone here. Eventually I'll be taking stone on my base as well. We've transitioned over to this wood line. And we're going to wall that up too, just so nothing comes from behind. These men-at-arms get a little bit caught out, but again, running him around, I'm okay with that. So far, feeling pretty good about this. My big concern is just the siege. I need to make sure I protect the siege. I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple rams, and we're going to see if we can't move in here for the kill now. Again, that villager discrepancy is going to grow. Utilize the market a bit. You can see here we're just about double on eco, which would make sense. Alright, he's trying to move in. Couple free units. I don't know that he knew that I had the castle there. So really heavy on wood, because I know once this food runs out, we're gonna have to start making a farm transition. Just barely getting to that now. So I'll go ahead and pop this open. What I don't see is this. As you can see, his military numbers are getting pretty close to even now, which is a little frustrating. Again, with double the eco and the free units he gets, it can still even out pretty quick. So we've got all our techs coming in here, and we don't catch this. So he gets first strike. He's got 2 mangonels, 2 springles. I had 3 springles, 2 mangonels. They get evaporated. We're going to try to take out these mangonels. You can see the destroyed value here. He's really taking the lead on this. We're working on a pretty big throw here, it looks like. So we're going to try to fall back under the keep. There's not going to be a whole lot he can do with that. Again, I probably could use the springles to take out that mangonel. So we got a problem now. So he's moving towards our base. A couple free units here again. We spot this, obviously. He's disengaging and going towards our base. We're going to try to wall up quickly. As you can see here, it does not go that well. So we're going to lose a few more. So we're in a bit of a base trade situation here. I'm not too scared of what he's got as far as what's in my base. I'm going to pause this for a second. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to transition and just turn this the other way into his base. I'm pretty sure that's most of what he's got there. I'm going to have enough stone here any second that I can try to drop a keep in my base. What I did do is pull the bills from this stone, kind of cheeky here, and I pull it around, dropping the keep right in his side, right on his wood line. Again, a little worried here that he's coming in. I'm also going to run these vills to the TC. I've got all my production here, and if needed, I can drop an emergency keep. I should be okay, I think. So that's my mindset here initially. So they're coming in, and I'm going his way. Again, still double producing vills. We're in the TC. Unfortunately, he's got crossbows shooting at my barracks on this side. Again, I let the Rams get out in front of everything. Got the meter in my base. But again, I've got all my production. I've got a ton of gold here. I could have sold that off again for food. A little slow on the draw. So I'm just moving into his base at this point. And a little bit of the same disaster that he had is now my crossbows are shooting at the mining camp. So a little bit of a base trade situation. I'm going to pause it right there. Spoiler alert, this is where he taps out. So keep went up. Killed a few more vills on the wood line. I'm now up to 32 vill kills. He's at 14. However, we're on 2 TCs essentially. So much better eco. I mean, he's got this in my base. That's not going to kill me. He's not going to be able to take out all this production. I can kind of mass back here, and again, plenty of vills here that I could go ahead and drop this castle. It would really save my butt too. He's kind of pinned down on this other side. Doesn't really have any other food to move to, and just not. I mean, he's got wood, but it's gonna be really hard to make a farm transition at this point. So, again, micro a bit of an issue from my end, but you know, our ability to kill those vills, especially early on, compounding, really played into our favor. He's got the mangonel there, but he's just going to tap out. There's not enough in his base to protect this, and you know, once we come out the other side, we're going to have a lot of momentum. So that's it. That makes it 10 in a row. That gets us to Diamond 2. And again, I'll continue to try to document these. You know, keep going till we lose one. Take a quick look at graphs here. So yeah, you can see just right. Once he hits castle, we just take that pretty commanding villager lead. Made a couple attempts to try to throw it a little bit there, but we were fortunate to hang on. And win streak stays alive, so we'll run for another one. He did actually come ahead in the KD ratio. Not sure elo on this guy, but obviously Diamond 1 ranked at the time of the game. So that was a fun one. Again, if you stuck around, appreciate it. Feel free to drop a rating, leave a follow. And hopefully see you on the next one. Thank you.